Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be cash stuffing for the first week of July. We are in July. What is going on? So in today's video, I'm going to be cash stuffing £400. I don't know if anyone saw my condensing and unstuffing. Errol still is not speaking to me because of all of that. I think he's got PTSD. So I'm going to see what sort of therapy is out there for owls. I don't know what's going on. Errol, you're going to have to get over it, mate. You needed it. You needed it. Right, shut up. In today's video then, £400. So let's count it out. I've got 51, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 20, 30, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, and 400. £400. So we are in a brand new month, a new second half of the year. Oh my God. So what have I got left over from the last week? Let's have a look. So in coins, we have 2, 3 and 4 for guacamole. And then we've got 150 and some change for you. All right, we're going to stuff you back up. Okay, cool. And then I've got nothing in groceries or fuel. I've got £20 in spending. That's good. I'm going to put that towards social. I've got money to go back to the bank from gifts. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fives. And look, my first Charlie boy. How are you doing? How are you diddling? So this is the new King Charles note. All of them have been released, I believe. And I think you're more likely to get them if you go to a cash machine. So I think this one was spat out at me in a shop at the self-checkouts. So if I go to the bank, I think usually there you're relying on money that people have brought back in to then withdraw. So often you don't get new notes at banks. That's what I found anyway. So I think cash machines should have some new King Charles notes. So there we go. What do we think? I think it's still Winston Churchill on the back. Yeah, they haven't changed that. So you're going to go into the £5 challenge, son. Right, let's restuff for another week. So groceries is going to get... Now, I've got 50 here, but I'm basically in London for the week until Friday. I might give myself £40 for groceries and I'll put 10 to social. So I'm just going to change my cheat sheet here because otherwise I'll forget. So social's going to get 20 instead of 10. All right. Fuel is going to get 20. And then spending, we'll give it £35. And then I'll do the infinity challenge. So last time we were on this 5. Let's see what we get this time. -1. So I go back this way. Oh, 20. Right, so 20 quid will go towards an envelope later on in roll with it, which gives me £15. So that'll just add into my social envelope, I think. So I'll leave it to one side for now and I'll put it straight into social for London. Awesome. All right, so that's the cash envelopes restuffed for another week. Okay, so next up, we are going to stuff my essentials binder, starting with home. Errol. It's all right. Nobody saw your bum. Nobody. Get over it. Right, home is going to get 10. So I've got £200 in the bank and then 10 in home. I haven't ordered those pillowcases, even though it's gone back to bank, so I need to do that. Household is next. No, it's not. I'm going to skip a couple of these so I can boost Christmas is what I'm doing. I want to try and get Christmas done as quick as possible. So I'm skipping a few of these that are quite healthy. So household's got 110. Home maintenance has 170. Appliances has 210. But I am going to add to garden, which is going to get 5. So I have 250 in the bank, 255 and 260. That is healthy as well. I do need to buy quite a bit for my garden. What I'm trying to do is build this up because I've been saying this to myself for about 2 years now, but I want to repaint all my fences and decking, give it a good clean and maybe get some maintenance out to do some work. So I know it's a lot in here, but I'm trying to build it up for that reason. But I do need a few tools and things as well for this summer. So anyway, that's why I'm still adding to it. Right, Kingston is fully funded with 90. Insurance is fully funded with 800. Car tax has 190. Car maintenance is going to get 5. So we have 100 in the bank, 20 and 125 in car maintenance. Miscellaneous is going to get 5. So we have 10, 15 and 20 in miscellaneous. Emergency fund has 2,150-ish in the bank, and buffer is a savings challenge. So that's essentials all done. Okay, and next up we have my binder, starting with hair and beauty, which is going to get 20. So hair and beauty has 100 in the bank, 20 and 30. 130 in hair and beauty. Major beauty is next, and it's going to get 5. So we have 150 in the bank, 170, 175 in major beauty. Skincare, I'm going to stuff hopefully mid-July. Clothes is next, and it's going to get 10. So we have 20, 30 and 40 in clothes. And then looks is going to get skipped, and books is going to get skipped, but health is going to get 5. So we have 250 in the bank, and then 260, 265 and 270 in health. And then social, I'm going to add 20 from my budget. It's going to get the 20 that was left over in spending and the 15 from spending this week. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. £95 for 5 nights in London. What do we think? I mean, I won't be socialising every night. Well, I flip and hope not. I really hope not. But we'll see. So, yeah, 95. Okay, fun is getting skipped. Gifts is empty. I spent it on my auntie for her birthday. So it is getting 5. Tech is getting skipped, and buffer is a savings challenge. So that's it for my binder. Okay, moving on to birthdays. I'm just having a drink. Am I the only person who drinks tonic water on its own? I know I'm a bit weird, but I quite like it. Right, Ginny is fully funded with 60, and we're working on Albus, who is getting, it says here 20, but no, that's right, that is right. I've just used that £20 note for social, didn't I? So 20, 40, 50 and 60 is in Albus. So that is it for birthdays. And then we're going to move on to travel. Thank you to all the interaction I had on Instagram. So basically, I put up a few stories the other day because I've just been getting quite a few messages about these travel envelopes and trackers, and basically saying, why don't you sell them? I had a lot of reasons for not selling them, but the more messages I get, the more I'm thinking, you know, I don't want to like disappoint people, and I want to, if people really want these, then I want to try and make it happen. But I kind of put a post up and a poll, because if I start making and sell these envelopes, it will be at the cost of fewer savings challenge binders being available. So I did a poll. The results were really close, actually. We had about 590 votes, and it was 55% saying that they want me to start stocking these, as opposed to 45% who said don't stock these and keep more binders available. So here's what I've decided. And this was a few suggestions on Instagram, and thank you so much to everyone who sent me messages, because it was really, really nice of you to take the time out to actually give me some ideas. So loads of ideas, from creating like generic travel so that it's the same for everybody, or just the continent so that it's easier to just design, you know, early and then just sell them. I do quite like the idea of doing a custom one for people. But say, for example, someone says USA, I'll probably just use the same USA design for a number of people who order, but then all these trackers might be quite different because of the amounts people want to save. So a few suggestions were, why don't you do like a round of binders in a stock, a restock, make all of them and ship them out, and then do a round of custom travel envelopes or envelopes in another list, in another restock. And I think for my own sanity, I think I will do that because it means I know I'm concentrating on one type of product, and then the placeholders are just kind of separate. And I think that's what I'll do. So next time I restock, it probably will be just a round of binders, but then I will do a round of custom travel like envelopes. So like I mentioned in my post, what you would get is an A5 tracker like this. So it's broken down into manageable amounts, and then you'd get an A5 vellum envelope designed like this, and then you'd get 6 inserts like these to put your money in. So I'm not sure what that's going to cost yet. I haven't figured it out, but I will. And I'll communicate more soon. So anyway, into my travel binder. East Asia is fully funded, and we have £2,000 in the bank in different categories. And we're working on East Africa, and today it's getting £100. So that's 2 airplanes on this tracker. They are worth £50 each. All right. So we're working on Exodus, which is the holiday itself. I still haven't made, I'm going to make a separate one for deposit. So £100. So we have £300 in the bank, and then 50 and 400. 400 so far in East Africa. Lovely. And then Turkey I'm not stuffing yet. And we're going to move into short trips. And I'm going to still add to train because I don't know how much it's going to cost for Glasgow. So I'm going to add 10. So it now has 110, but I will do some research actually and see what it usually costs to get to Glasgow. So 110 is in short trips, and that is it for the travel binder. All right, and now moving into savings challenge binders, we're going to start with Christmas, and I'm going to do 3 envelopes today. So I'm going to do a 5, a 10, and a 20. So a 5, a 10, and a 20. So we've already got 500 in the bank. So let's find those envelopes. So we've got a 5, a 10, and a 20. There we go. So that is Christmas done. And then we are going to do mortgage, which is going to get 15. So let's tick off this 15 here. And find that 15. We're getting close to doing this again. So that's good. There we go, 15. So 10 and 5 going in. Okie dokie. And then finally we're going to do the 10k, which is going to get its usual £10. All right, so the 10k for this round of 200 has 50 in the bank, 70, 80 and 90. But it's got 1,450 in the bank plus 40. So 1,490, and I can take off another 10. Okie dokie, so that is that one all done. And then we'll do the rest of my savings challenges in my new IRA binder. And we're going to start with Sparks of Joy. So Sparks of Joy is going to get £10. So we have 200, 300 in the bank, 320, 330. 330 in Sparks of Joy. So we're going to take off another firework. Great. And then we've got Build a Buffer. This one's from Caro Cash and it's going to get 10. Is it? Hold on a minute. Yeah, that's right. Well, my denominations are all over the place, but it's cool. So £10 into Build a Buffer. So let's colour in this 10 here. So Build a Buffer now has 150 in the bank, 170, 175, 80, 85. 185 is in Build a Buffer. And then we're going to do Live, Laugh, Nug. This is also from Budget with Ira. So let's find the stickers. I'll get them both out. All right, so we're going to do 5. Let's do... Oh, I was told these are called tater tots. I think I knew that, but yeah. Tater tot for £5. Okay, let's put that in here. So we now have £10 in Live, Laugh, Nug. And then we have Roll With It. So it was 20 whole pounds from the Infinity Challenge. So let's see where it's going to go this week. Number 5, which is Major Beauty. I mean, I need it. I'm definitely overdue. I'm overdue. I think I will keep getting it done. It's facial aesthetics for anyone who doesn't understand the picture. So we've got 150 in the bank, 170, 190, 195. So I need another 55 to get it done. So that is that done. And then we have the £5 challenge. Come on, Charlie boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not being very respectful to the monarch, am I? Calling him Charlie boy. We'll put you at the front. There we are. That's how we're looking. Second half of the year. What do we think? No idea. All right, cool. And then we've got Ira. All right, so for Ira, for the coins, we're now doing Holy Guacamole. So we've got some stickers here, and these numbers will represent how many pound coins I've got, basically, or £2 coins. So I think these yellow ones here are meant to be 3s. So I'm going to, all of these 6s in the middle here are going to be 3, and then these outside ones are 6. Which, because I was working this out, and if I made them 6, this would take me about 5 years. So I'm just not doing that. So here we go. Right, we've got 2, 3, £4. So let's do a 4, which is the lighter coloured brown. Oh, I don't have my tool with me. I've put everything away because I'm going away. Oh man. Right, let's just see if I can do it with my fingers. Right, that'll do. So £4 is going in to, oh, hang on a minute. Right, yeah, so £4 is going into Ira. Awesome. So I'll just put these back. Do you know what? I know I got that comment saying you might want to take out the £5 challenge and put it into a different binder because it is making it really thick. I might have to do that, but we shall see. Okie dokie. Right. Then we've got the 50p challenge, which is going to get 150. I haven't had that many 50s recently. So 50 pence going in. There we are. And then finally, Errol, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 98 pence, Errol. So 98 pence is going in. I bet you feel better now though, after that trauma. 98, right, so we can do the 54, which is next on the list. And then we've got 44, oh, which is free. So I'll just use the same colour. There we are. All right, so Brilliant, awesome. So that's another cash stuffing all done, ready to go for July. I hope you're all doing well. You have a lovely week and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks guys, bye.